Tantor Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Silver and Black by Tyler May. Narrated by Guy Locke. Chapter 1. I get out of the hot shower. I was hoping it'd help with this massive headache. No such luck. I guess I'm going into work with a hangover. Again. Wiping the fog away from the bathroom mirror, I stare at my reflection. Ugh, I look like shit. My eyes are bloodshot, which means I'm not wearing my contacts today. My thick-framed glasses will have to do. It's kind of a chic geek look. I run my fingers through my wet hair as I blow dry and fix it as best I can. Thankfully, the messy look is in. That's about as lively as I'm going to get today. I have no idea why I let that guy buy me so many drinks. This day is going to drag. I pull on my favorite jeans, then my silver coffee t-shirt, and I'm ready to start my day. Today is one of those days when I'm grateful to work at a coffee house because I sure could use a tall cup right now. Silver Coffee is the largest coffee chain in New York and just about everywhere else. I've worked at a small franchise in Brooklyn for a little over 2 years. I met Jeff, my boss, when I was standing in line to register for classes over at the university. He was there recruiting new employees. College students were perfect for what he was looking for because they never stuck around long, and he liked having young eye candy in his store. Those were his exact words. I've tried to leave, but Jeff keeps enticing me with extras. I love when he gives me extras. I know it's wrong to sleep with my boss, but we're adults, and it's never come between us or affected work. It's what we do, and it's consensual, so it's not as if he's pushing himself onto me. It's only sex. Good sex. And, to me, it's one of the perks of the job. Jeff is fucking hot, and he's good to his employees. Overall, Silver Coffee isn't a bad place to work. It's a stepping stone in my life, a stepping stone to my future. Just as I reach the storefront, I glance down at my phone. Hey, I'm 25 minutes early. Not bad for being out until 3 a.m. Fuck, there are already people in line. New Yorkers love their coffee. That's why there's some kind of coffee house on every corner. As I walk into the small corner shop, I notice Jeff already there. He likes to open with me. Greyson Black, you look like hell. Jeff is always so outspoken. He's preparing the coffee pots and filling the canisters of creams. Out late again? Yeah, I went to that new club downtown, the one that just opened. What was it called? The Silver Lining. I've heard that place is fabulous. It got a good review in the Times. He circles around me and stops in my face. You look fucking hot in your glasses. He smiles. He could get me off just with that smile alone. Jeff is 8 years older than I am, and until he met me, he had only dated women. We have a very complicated relationship, if you even want to call it that. He was curious, and I was happy to help. He says the bi thing isn't his thing, but for me, he makes the exception. I've never seen him hit on any other men. He reserves his man flirting, and fucking, for me. To be fair, he's told me this will never go anywhere. I can end it any time if I find someone else, but for now, I can handle being his mystery lover. Truthfully, I wish it were more, but I play along because being with him is being with him, right? And it's better than being alone. If we see or do other people, we're open about it. That's the only rule when we agreed to this, but for me, it's only been him. Did you hear me? I said, you look hot in your glasses. He wants me to kiss him. That smile on his face is an obvious clue. Thank you. I pull his shirt roughly and lay a good morning kiss on his impatient lips. I need some coffee. Well, I have no idea where you are going to find that here. Smartass. He grins while he pours me a tall cup of our premium roast. He knows me so well. Don't you ever learn not to stay out so late on a work night? Oh, to be young. He hands me the cup and steals another kiss in the process. I usually don't drink that much, but this gorgeous guy was buying me drinks all night. I say on purpose to try to make him jealous. Did you go home with him? There is a small glimpse of jealousy in his eyes. Success. No, I went to look for him, but he was gone. I'm not too disappointed. He smirks. His loss, my gain. What are you doing tonight? You. It's what he wants to hear and what I wanted to do. Good. I'll come over to your place. I'll bring a pizza and a six-pack. He kisses my lips once more and then makes his way toward the back room. Hey, I'm going to have a quick cigarette, I say, catching his attention before he goes into his office. That's fine, babe. Just smoke in the back alley away from the customers. He gives me a wink before closing the door. It's a nasty habit, but I've smoked for years. I plan to give it up soon, but for now, nothing is better than a smoke and a cup of black coffee in the morning. Well, there's one other thing. Propping myself up against the wall of the alley, I take in the beautiful New York view. Even the smell of dumpsters isn't going to get me today. I can hear the rustle of impatient patrons waiting for their morning cup of joe in the front of the shop. We still have 10 minutes, people. As I rest against the concrete wall, I notice some idiot driving his black Mercedes-Benz S63 down the alley. So he's a rich idiot. The car stops right next to me and parks. A tall, dark-haired man who looks to be in his late 20s gets out of the passenger side door. The rich idiot has a driver. Go figure. He's dressed in some designer clothes. Dark dress pants, a light gray dress shirt unbuttoned at the top, and a pair of silver-framed designer sunglasses to add to the look. Regular fashionista, this guy. Sir, you might want to tell your driver he can't park there. The cops around here are assholes. They will ticket you. He doesn't listen and strolls closer. Pulling the sunglasses off his eyes, he smiles. Holy shit, it's the man from last night that was buying me drinks. How does he know where I work? Small world, I say flirtatiously. Is it? He is looking me straight in the eyes. He has some crystal blue eyes. The world isn't that small for everything to be a coincidence. I can't tell if he's serious or not. Is that your way of telling me you tracked me down? How is that even possible when you didn't even know my name? I puff lightly on my cigarette. I'll take your stance. This is purely coincidental. His face says otherwise. I went to thank you for the drinks, but you had already left. What kind of guy buys drinks for someone all night and doesn't stick around to reap the benefits of those drinks? Benefits? He says as his lips curl up on one side. The hint of a smile is obvious through the dark stubble on his face. It's a shame I missed that, but some people do have to work early. I sent them all night, and you waited. I don't wait. I have to work. See? I say, pointing to my name badge. I was trying to be cute. Maybe you should be more patient, but my roommate is very thankful for your impatience, I lie. How so? I kind of like this game. Someone had to take claim to my drunk, horny ass. He frowns at my words. Okay, maybe this wasn't a game. I'd say your roommate owes me then, and maybe you owe me. He studies my expressions as I nervously puff my cigarette. You know, you shouldn't smoke. It's bad for you. He pulls the cigarette from my mouth, throws it on the ground, and grinds it out with his shoe. You know, I mimic his words, I'm a big boy. I think I can handle deciding what is good and bad for me. I keep my eyes on his. He lets out a deep breath and puts his sunglasses on his head to feather back his thick, dark hair. Did you come here for coffee, sir? Or was there another reason? I can go get you a cup. On the house, since you say I owe you. Do you think coffee will make up for it? He seems serious. This guy is intense. I don't drink coffee. You look like you have a lot of people that do, though. He glances at the growing line of New Yorkers. Yeah, I should get in and help my boss open. Is Jeff here? How does he know Jeff? Yeah, he's right inside. Are you a friend? Something like that. He's short with his answer. This guy is very mysterious. I'm intrigued. Just as we were about to walk in, Jeff comes to the back door, not noticing his friend right away. It's opening time, baby. He leans to kiss me, but stops when he sees him. Oh, Mr. Silver, what are you doing here? Jeff fumbles his words. I mean, how are you? Jeff looks at me and whispers, Why didn't you tell me he was here? Because I have no fucking clue who he is. Do you address all your baristas by baby, or is Mr. Black just special? How does he know my name? He must be someone important because Jeff is scared stiff right now. Mr. Harris, I'm asking you a question. No, I usually don't. Mr. Black and I are... Spit it out, Jeff. Fucking. Tell the smug bastard we're fucking. We're good friends. We like to joke around, sir. That's all it is. Coward. Really? I smirk. Why are you so worried about what he thinks? Because I sign his paychecks, Mr. Black, and yours. He says and holds his hand out for me to shake. Brian Silver. It's a pleasure to officially meet you. I place my hand in his. His tight grip is countered by the soft rub of his thumb over the top of my hand. A shiver goes through me. I don't know if it's intimidation or pleasure, but I kind of like it. Brian Silver is CEO and founder of Silver Inc., which has many businesses, none more famous than the one we are standing in. Silver Coffee. Mr. Silver looks at the designer watch on his wrist. Shall we go inside? It looks like there are impatient people waiting for their coffee, and it is 5 after now. Shit. Silver doesn't like being kept waiting, and I'm sure he doesn't like his businesses to be run that way either. Jeff goes immediately to open the door and lets the rush of people in. I wash my hands, then take my place behind the register. One by one, they order, and I serve them as quickly as I can. Silver takes a seat at the table in the corner and watches every move I make. I would have never thought the guy from the club was the CEO of Silver Coffee. This is crazy. He makes no effort to hide the fact he is staring. I catch his gaze a few times to see him nod and grin warmly. I don't need your nod, sir. I'm good at my job. It's serving coffee, not rocket science. He is intimidating for sure, and even Jeff is feeling it, although Silver never watches him. Jeff barks orders and screeches at me. He's trying to make a point and a good impression on his boss. I think Silver gets the point. Finally, after about an hour of stares from Silver, Jeff acting like a drill sergeant, and angry grumbles from New York customers, the place dies down just as 2 more employees show up. Jeff schedules them later on purpose. He likes it to be just him and me, in case he wants a quickie in the morning. Silver makes his way to the counter. He leans his hip against it and looks to Jeff. "Why do you schedule the way you do? Wouldn't it be more efficient to have them starting at the beginning of the day?" "I usually do, but they had school stuff this morning." "Good cover-up, Jeff." "Would you like a cup of coffee?" "He doesn't drink coffee," I answer nonchalantly. Silver smiles at me. He actually has a nice smile, if he'd use it more. "Of course he drinks coffee, Gray. He owns the leading coffeehouse line." "He's right. I don't. I'll take a cup of tea, though." He turns his eyes back to me. Jeff watches him stare. "Well, tea?" He glares back to Jeff quickly. "Gray, get him some tea," Jeff orders. "I asked you for the tea. Mr. Black will stay here with me." "Okay," Jeff says, confused. "I actually just got a fresh supply of the new special blend green tea. I guess I'll get it from the back." Jeff huffs and walks to the back room. Silver looks around to observe the coffeehouse full of people. There was no one else in line at the moment. I relax by the cash register, trying to ignore his piercing sapphire eyes. What kind of guy owns a coffeehouse empire and doesn't like coffee? I break the silence. For some reason, this was something I needed to know. "The same kind of guy that owns a nightclub and doesn't dance, Mr. Black." The silver lining. Of course, he owns that, too. "I am specific in my tastes. I like certain things. I like things that make me happy. Coffee makes me happy. Dancing makes me happy." Happy? He doesn't look like the type of guy that cares much about happy. Success, sure. Happy, not so much. I make it a point to not stereotype anyone, but damn, this man makes it hard not to. "Mr. Black, I'll just come right out and ask. Are you and Mr. Harris seeing each other?" Oh, shit. How do I answer this? "We're friends. He told you that." I got this. "That he did. But he's lying to me. You see, Mr. Black, I pride myself on being a good judge of character. I can tell when people are lying, just like you are right now." "What happens if we are?" His face goes still with my question. Raising his eyebrow in thought, he answers, "Nothing." You're a hard man to read, Mr. Silver. I don't know if you really mean nothing. I'm almost afraid to answer. "You just did. How long?" His expressions change more than any person I have ever met. "We've been friends for a little over a year and a half. I've worked here for 2 years, in case you were wondering. I can play stone-cold man too, Mr. Silver." He doesn't react to my smart-ass comment because Jeff comes back with his tea and didn't give him enough time. Jeff hands him the tea with a shaking hand. God, Jeff is a pussy. "Jeff, what the hell is wrong with you?" I can't help it. He is acting like Silver is a king or something. Jeff has done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. Jeff has nothing to worry about. "I'm sorry. I get nervous around authority." His words make Silver chuckle. "Don't be nervous." Wait, does Silver have a soul? "I need to talk to you. Let's take the corner table and we can chat." Jeff looks nervously toward me. I think Mr. Black will be fine, Jeffrey. He full named him. This isn't good. Jeff nods, and they take their seats. Chapter 2. They've been in that corner for over an hour. They're talking, laughing, and at one point I see Jeff get angry. I know they're talking about me because Silver keeps looking my way, and then Jeff turns and looks as well. What I wouldn't give to be able to read lips right now. Jeff makes some weird hand gestures. Silver throws his head back and laughs. The guy has a personality? Who knew? I can't stop myself from staring at Silver. He's actually very handsome when he laughs. Actually, he's pretty handsome doing just about anything. Okay, he is fucking hot. I'm not going to lie. Thoughts cloud my mind, and I realize I'm staring just a little too long. I shake my head and go back to cleaning the blenders. This way, I can't see them talking. The wondering is killing me. Another hour goes by. What can they be discussing for 2 hours? Why don't you take your break? The other barista asks. She knows about Jeff and me and can tell I am stressing. She whispers, "Just sneak out the back and have a cigarette. It'll calm you. You have 15 minutes anyway." I nod and casually go into the back room, trying not to make it obvious I am taking a break. Don't want to piss off Silver. I'd like to finish my smoke this time. I walk out. Silver's driver is still sitting in the car. He doesn't acknowledge I'm there. Fine with me. Do as your boss orders. My smoke break must have set off a signal because just as I am going to light the cigarette, Silver comes out, scrolling through his cell phone. He stops and glares at me. Another? Really? He reaches for it, and I stop his hand this time. I'm on my break. I need this cigarette. Don't touch it. He does not look happy. I'm not used to people talking to me like that, especially people that work for me. He runs his hand down my arm to my hand, grabs the lighter, and takes it from me. He strikes the igniter and holds it up for me to light my smoke. I lean in and puff. Is it sad I think this is totally erotic? You might want to watch the way you talk to me, Mr. Black. Since you're not around a lot, I don't think you or I have anything to worry about. He laughs at my words. Why is that funny? It's true. I've worked here for 2 years and have never seen you here. Why should I worry? I like you, Mr. Black. You're very charismatic. What is that supposed to mean? I choose to ignore him and casually scan the alley. As he walks to his car, the driver gets out and opens the passenger door. Silver pulls his sunglasses back over his eyes and looks at me. We'll be seeing a lot more of each other, I promise you that. Remember, the world is far too big for everything to be a coincidence. He gives one last grin before getting into the car. The driver shuts his door, and they pull away. After all this, I'm glad he didn't stick around after he bought me all those drinks, and he did buy a lot. Now I know he owns the place. Did he even really buy them? Not my worry. He's not really my type. Those eyes and dark hair are killers for sure. He wears confidence as well as he does those designer clothes. That's hot too. He's not my type. God, I act like I'm trying to convince myself. I mumbled to no one. Something about him intrigues me. After finishing my smoke and my pep talk to myself, I go back into the coffee shop. Jeff is in the office. I peek in and say hello. Not knowing what they were talking about is killing me. He seems uneasy. Are you okay? Did he say something to you? Gray, Come and sit down. His voice is different. He stands from his desk chair and walks to the chair next to mine. He sits and puts his hand on my knee. He had a lot to say, starting with the fact that my coffee house is one of his largest grossing corporations for a suburb of Manhattan. He is so happy. Hell, I am happy for him. That's great.
Does it come with a plaque or something? Maybe a crown?
I hold my hands over my head, trying to make him laugh. You are so fucking cute. His smile goes to a frown. He doesn't want me seeing you anymore. Why is it any of his business what we do behind closed doors? He can't tell you not to sleep with somebody. He stands up and starts to pace. I'm his corporate manager here. I work for him. Eventually, I want to purchase this franchise from him. So, technically, no, he can't. But I was going to tell you tonight. He stops and looks at me, and then takes a deep breath. I'm seeing someone else, and I really see it going somewhere. I don't know what to say. Jeff and I have been together for a while. Yeah, we weren't official, but we were constant. All I can do is gaze in disbelief at the floor. Why am I so hurt by this? He's always told me it wouldn't go anywhere. Gray, look at me. He lifts my chin with his finger, forcing me to look into his eyes. I'm sorry if I hurt you. You didn't, I lie, trying to hold on to some form of pride. The way you asked me to go out tonight, I thought we were going to have sex. You're going to think I'm horrible, but I'm going to be honest. He lowers himself to his knees in front of me and takes my hands. I wanted one last night with you. So you weren't going to tell me until after you fucked me? I brace myself for his answer, although I'm sure I already know it. He sighs and runs his hand through his hair. I don't know how to quit you. I just wanted to feel you one last time. Damn his words. Damn him. Fuck all this. A woman? Yeah, she's great. You'd like her. Doubt that. I just nod like a fool that has just had his heart ripped out. Jeff was my constant. A part of me always thought he'd want more someday. How naive was I? He just sits there on his knees in front of me, staring at me, and all I can do is look to the wall beside him. I can't even make eye contact because I'm afraid I might cry. I don't fucking cry, and I hate that I'm feeling this way right now. Is that all, or did he say more? I mean, you guys were talking about me. I saw the stares. I still don't make eye contact. He asked what I thought about you. And I told him I thought you were great. Gray, please look at me. Fuck. I close my eyes as they start to tear. Gray, please. Fuck, come on, baby. He cups my face. I push his hands away. Don't call me baby, Jeff. Are we done here? I have to get back to work. Sure. He moves to let me stand. I walk toward the door, but he stops me by grabbing my arm. Please let me go, I mutter. He pulls my back to his chest and kisses the side of my neck. Don't, is all I can say as I close my eyes and hope he will listen. He yanks me around to face him, my eyes still shut. I can't look at him. I just shake my head. Fuck the tears that decide to drop from my eyes. Oh, baby, I am so sorry. He wipes the wetness away from my face, and I finally open my damp eyes. I never realized how much you... He leans in and kisses me. My heart sinks into my stomach, and I pull away. Gray? I shake my head, turn, and walk out of his office, leaving part of my heart with him. The rest of the day is horrible.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?